Okay, now read this and give me the meaning of it.
Yes, sir. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken.
Okay. Do you understand all the words of this quotation?
Okay, sorry, sir.
Do you understand all the words of this quotation?
Mm,
Are there any new words for you?
uh, no, there is no any new words, but else I can't follow it.
Else
Else.
means different person.
Okay,
You
okay.
can say, let's say you are going to a house, right? And those
Yeah,
people give you tea, right? You
yeah,
say,
yeah.
I don't drink tea. Okay, no problem. I shall give you something else. If you don't like tea, I shall bring you something else. Something else.
Okay,
Different
okay,
thing. වෙන දෙයක් මේක හරි.
okay, sir.
වෙනස් දෙයක් ගේන්න. එතකොට everyone else කියන්නේ winning අනිත් හැමෝම. වෙනස් හැමෝම. Right?
Okay, sir.
So that is it. So what do you understand about this quotation? What is your idea about it?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Be yourself.
already.
Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. What is your idea? No idea.
Uh, මෙහෙම එකක් මට ආවි සර් මේ ඔබ ගැන
Mm-hmm.
ඔබේ 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 self ඔබ ගැන sir, sorry sir, I can't tell it well.
You can't say that.
Yes.
Now, when you are small or a little boy
Yeah,
in a primary school or somewhere, teachers always
yeah,
ask a question.
yeah,
So remember that question. They might ask, "What do you, what do you want to be? What do you want to be? What do you want to
yes,
be when
yes
you
sir,
grow up? What do
yes,
you
yes,
want to be when you grow up?" Right?
yeah.
You have heard that question.
Oh yes.
What do you understand there?
Actually, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And what is the answer you
Yes, I
usually?
am going to be a doctor, I am going to be an engineer.
Yes, yes, yes. You
Is
want
I
to
am
be a
correct?
doctor. Yes, that's it.
Yeah,
That's the
am
idea.
I correct?
Yes, yes, you're right.
Yes.
100% okay. Right?
Okay.
So they ask this question, what do you want to be when you grow up? Then you say, when I grow up, I want to be a doctor. And
Yeah.
when my sister wants to be a doctor when she grows up. So you can say this boy wants to be an engineer when he grows up. So like that, your parents might ask this question. So a lot of people can ask a question like that. What you want to be? So now Oscar Wilde comes there. He says, be yourself. Don't be someone else. That is actually not about job. You can say, I want to be like my father. I want to be like my mother. I want to be a clever person like him. For an example, there is a famous singer, and when you want to be a singer, you say, I want to be a singer like that, and you sing his songs, and you follow his path, and you imitate his voice. So you want to be a singer like him. And Oscar Wilde says, don't try to be anyone else. Be yourself. Only yourself has a vacancy in this world. Everyone else is already taken. Everyone else, they have their life, right? If you try to be like the famous, like a different singer, that singer has taken. He has his life, and you can't have his life. So only your vacancy is there. Your vacancy, the vacancy for yourself. You understand? You don't have
Yes,
to
sir.
listen to other people and be like other people. Don't be like other people. Don't try to be like your father because your father has been taken. He has his life. That vacancy is no more. right? So in this world, there is a vacancy for yourself, your natural self. Maybe you like to sing, maybe you like to dance, maybe you like to, I don't know what you like. You must be what you like. You mustn't be different thing. You understand? You must be yourself. Yourself, sometimes maybe you walk in a different way, right? Your walking is something. So some people say, hey, your walking is ugly. Walk like your brother. Your brother's walk is very beautiful. Walk like him. Then you try to walk like your brother. You don't try to be like your brother. You have your unique way, right? Nobody is
Yes.
walking like you. Nobody is talking like you. Some people don't like their voice. They try to imitate other people's voice, but other people's voice have been taken already. Only your voice has a place, so you take the place. Some people have, you don't like your hair, but look, your hair is unique. Nobody else is having your hair. Nobody else is having your talents. Nobody else is having your brain. Nobody else is having anything that you have. So you have lots of thing in you. You be yourself. The trouble is, in spite of everything that you have in you, you try to be someone else. That is your tragedy. Do you understand? The saddest thing
Yes.
about any person's life is they want to be like somebody else. They want to be not like, they want to be somebody else. You try your whole life to be somebody else. You never try to be yourself. Why don't you try to be yourself? You Something tells you sometimes when you are sleeping, when you are reading books, something tells you, hey, you must do this. Then you don't do that. You do what other people do. And you try to be other people. Don't try to be other people. Be yourself. That is the most important thing in this life. If you don't be yourself, who is going to be you? Nobody is going to be you because you have been born into this world to be yourself. And after being born to this world to be yourself, you try to be somebody else. Then isn't that pathetic? Isn't that the saddest thing about your life? Is your life has been given to you. This world needs you. This world doesn't need your brother in your place because your brother has his place. Your mother has her place. Your father has his place. And other people have their place. You have to have your place. So you are going to have other people's place. They have already been taken. So that is the point of this saying. You got it? Do you,
Okay,
under,
sir.
do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Actually,
tell me your ideas now.
actually, that is truth, sir.
Okay.
Because I think you are correct, sir.
Mhm.
Actually, all of we are can do uh, something because I know most of the people uh, here they are following others,
Yes, try
and
to be others. They try to be
yes,
others.
yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes, they try to be others. Uh, actually, uh, you know, every people, every uh, every man or every woman uh, has some something mean I think actually uh, every person can do something because actually um, he or she can something do she can something they can sorry they actually some person can do something than others. I
Better than
think
others.
better than others actually, but most of the people don't know actually their uh, their
Their
you
value,
know
the value of
value.
their own value. They don't understand
Yes,
their own value.
yes,
Everyone
yes,
has unique values in their life,
yeah,
and this
yes,
world wants that. So
yes,
by trying to be someone else without being yourself, you are wasting your life.
yes,
Yes.
yes. Actually, sir, those days uh, I wanted to actually, uh, those days I wanted to be a teacher.
Mhm.
Then uh, I taught some students and small monks also. But actually, uh, I those days I couldn't how to do this. Then I followed some good teachers, because I wanted to some thing mean tudes, how to correct tudes, how to teach this manner. But I did my my
Your way.
my yeah
Right.
one way, but yes, but I followed others,
You are.
because we wanted to earlier we actually without we can't establish well,
Mhm.
because um, if we can understand how to teach
Mm.
very correctly, how to how to uh, our students understanding ability,
Mhm.
uh, then we want to understand that, then we want to follow other
Okay,
teachers.
I understand your point. It is
Yeah,
not following others and being others are two different things. Actually,
yeah,
you must learn. You have to gather knowledge. Oscar Wilde doesn't tell you not to learn or not to gather anything because all of a sudden you can't be anything, right? When you are a baby, what can you be? You have to grow up. You have to grow up physically. You have to grow up mentally. That means you have to gather. To grow up physically, you have to eat nutritious things, and you had to grow up mentally. You had to read and gather knowledge. You had to associate good educated people. You had to go after teachers. You had to have teachers, and you had to do a lot of things to learn. So gathering knowledge. After gathering knowledge and after being a big person, and if you when you are very strong, right, physically, after eating the things that your father gives you, maybe your father is a farmer. He gives you food to eat, and you become after eating his food, you grow up and you become physically very strong person. And that doesn't mean you have to do what your father does. You don't have to go and work in a paddy field because eat the things that my father I ate the things that my father gave me, so I have to do be my father and I have to work in the paddy field. No, once you are strong enough, then you have to you have to use your strength and put into action or do things with your physique, the things that you want or that you naturally comes to you. You understand these are the things that I can do. You get the strength, the source of your strength is different. It can be just multiple, but after gaining that strength, that is yours and you have the strength, and then you have to do what you should do. I mean, the you can be original. You don't have to follow anybody there. But getting knowledge is that. And knowledge is after learning things, you have to go to school, read books, and listen to people and associate other educated people and do a lot of things. And then your brain will be fully functioning. And then you should take decisions that all the things what you have to do to be yourself. After gaining this knowledge and strength, it will be easy for you to be yourself. Then you don't have to be even try to be anybody else. That is the idea. Okay?
Okay, sir.
I think nice. Anyway, it's a nice chat.